Rorschach from Watchmen is a very different kind of figure compared to Batman. Where Batman is stoic and calculating, Rorschach is uncompromising, absolutist, and deeply moral in a black and white sense. He too embodies several of Robert Greene's 48 laws of power, though in his own brutal way. Let's break down 10 rules Rorschach mastered and explain how he applied them in detail. 1. Law 1. Never outshine the master application. Rorschach hides in plain sight when necessary, keeping his broken Walter Kovacs persona unremarkable. Example: as Walter, he's virtually invisible, poor, socially awkward, beneath notice, which keeps attention off his true activities as Rorschach. 2. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Application: Rorschach rarely reveals what he's thinking until it's too late. His journal is the only place his true thoughts are recorded. Example: during investigations, he misleads suspects by playing the role of a lunatic vigilante, while in reality, he's methodically piecing together Ozymandias' conspiracy. 3. Law 6. Court attention at all costs application. Unlike Bruce Wayne's calculated myth, Rorschach uses brutality and spectacle to make criminals terrified of him. Example: the infamous line, "None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me." Turned a prison riot into a legend. His violent image ensures no one ignores him. 4. Law 15. Crush your enemy. Totally application. Rorschach never half measures. When he punishes criminals, it's final. Example: when he discovered the child murderer Gerald Grice, he didn't hand him to police. He burned his house and left him chained to die. That night, Walter Kovacs became Rorschach completely. 5. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Application: Rorschach thrives on psychological intimidation. He manipulates fear, silence, and unpredictability to dominate encounters. Example: his interrogations are legendary, pouring boiling oil on a man's face or threatening with cleavers, extracting truth through sheer terror. 6. Law 23. Concentrate your forces application. He focuses entirely on his mission, uncovering corruption and punishing evil, and lives with monk-like obsession. Example: unlike the comedian or Ozymandias, who scatter themselves across politics or commerce, Rorschach dedicates every ounce of energy to street-level justice. Law 28. Enter action with boldness application. Rorschach is reckless but decisive. He acts with pure confidence, giving him an aura of inevitability. Example: he single-handedly breaks into crime dens, busts into high-level conspiracies, and infiltrates threats without hesitation. His boldness makes up for his lack of resources. 8. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. 8. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew application. He's a master of finding people's weaknesses and exploiting them. Example: in prison, he immediately identifies the psychological fragility of the other inmates and flips the power dynamic, making himself untouchable despite being outnumbered. 9. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles application. His shifting inkblot mask and brutal style of justice are themselves a spectacle. He uses symbolism to create legend. Example: the mask becomes his identity, a literal Rorschach blot that reflects moral absolutes. To Gotham's underworld, Rorschach isn't a man, he's a terrifying archetype. 10. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Application: Rorschach thrives in chaos, unpredictability, and adaptation. He has no resources, no allies, yet survives through sheer adaptability. Example: whether on the street, in prison, or facing gods like Dr. Manhattan, Rorschach shifts tactics on instinct, always remaining true to his unbending moral code. Rorschach's leadership is not about teamwork or inspiration. He's the embodiment of unyielding moral absolutism. His mastery of power laws comes from fear, spectacle, and uncompromising dedication. Unlike Batman, who uses stoicism and strategy to adapt, Rorschach uses raw conviction and terror to force the world to bend or break around him.